Do you know of her husband?
I do, sir. He is very ill.
He's not able to work at all.
No.
How long?
In Haverhill, and we married there and dwelt as a family for some time.
And then why did you relocate to Lincoln? Was he successful in his business?
Oh, he was, sir, he was. He was not ill then, sir. No, well, it was a personal affair, sir. He quarreled with his two oldest sons from his first marriage.
It burdens me as well, but when it came time at the end, after we had notarized the document, she refused to.
It's the case.
And why did you refuse the selectman's request?
I felt that if I had set my hands...
Of the selectman.
Sir, you hardly can blame me.
Madam,
Yes, I am.
and why did you defy the law, madam? Do you understand the staff of office that the constable carries?
I do, sir. You have to imagine how she must feel. How is her husband to be taken care of? And surely it can't hurt the law that my family can support her in the meantime.
Your family is providing for the support of the entire family, you're telling me.
We have been providing, yes, sir.
Entirely.
Not entirely, but we are aiming to do so.
Mr. Hartwell, do you have records, sir, of that Mrs. Farrar and her family are providing entirely for the Butler? Do you have anything else to say that you could add to this, madam?
No.
You are dismissed.
Thank you. I do have one question. If they be separated, the child be allowed to stay with us?
Yes, the child would be allowed to stay with you, madam.
We could bring her to visit if it should happen.
Oh, no.
Thank you for your generosity. You're dismissed, Mrs. Farrar.
We are forever dead.
Thank you.
It's a difficult case, isn't it?
It is, but it would be, sir, it would be most agreeable to the town, I believe, that the child was taken care of by her aunt, and this way lessening the burden on the Butlers.
The constable, with assistance as needed, will transport you and your family to the workhouse in Sudbury, where you shall remain until the inferior court of common pleas reviews your case in Concord next month. Is that clear?
She has listened to your advice a little too well, sir. She is very.
I'm sorry about that, sir.
Very jealous, sir.
And you've been well, sir?
Yes.
And the town has been well, I trust.
The town has been reasonably quiet.
And how many cases do we have before us today, sir?
Dr. Russell, we have 2 cases for you to judge.
Let us know what they are, sir, and we will begin. So
His husband, Nathaniel, is quite ill and therefore unable to appear here today. As her husband is no longer able to provide for his family's welfare due to his illness, the town selectmen ordered the family to be worn up and returned to Haverhill, their original place of habitation. Susanna Butler and her family have refused to depart from Lincoln and have eluded the execution of the order by a constable and his authority by continually absconding beyond the reach of the officer. So she is here today to answer for this very serious charge. If you are prepared, I will have the constable bring her forth.
please do so.
Constable?
I think I cannot stand it. I believe it was a malignancy in the air of the tannery that has caused this. The dust rising off the hides and the fumes from the quicklime. It's very ill.
Do you know of this man, Mr. Parks? I do. I have not seen him at my practice at all.
He's a hard-working man. He was taken ill.
We cannot afford a physician.
Well, how long have you resided in Lincoln, please, Doctor?
15 years.
15 years. And you were born where, and where did you reside before you came to Lincoln, please?
And as such, his practice, his trade has dwindled. But there are a number of people that, one, he owes goods to that he paid up front, and people in the town have given them credit to which they have not been repaid. So we did get together. Mrs. Butler admitted to all of these things, but when the time came for it to be notarized, she refused to sign the documents.
Madam, is this true? You refused to sign the document. Why was that? This is a document, an official document.
My daughter obeys the law, and even in the case of her poor dear father and me, I would not want her to.
I understand that this is a family affair. However,
She did come to us, and we did help her. We helped her by asking our neighbor to help. She stayed in the neighbor's barn, yes. But we did not harbor her on our own property.
No.
where were you?
Sir, yes, that's the question I was about to ask. Where were you then?
I was in someone's house, behind someone's house, without.
Work on ship, doing odd jobs around.
Now, you said that you were recently in Lexington.
Yes,
You left there
yes,
voluntarily?
yes.
Why is it that you left Lexington?
I finished up the work I was doing.
Which
and
was?
I was fixing stone walls, as my name would show. I'm a stonemason, sort of. And there are plenty of stone walls in Concord, or Lincoln. What town are we in?
You seem a bit confused, I wasn't. Sir, it seems though that you have upset many people in this village with your behavior. Have you always lived in this town?
I have. You know of my farm. It is a very spacious farm. Great deal of property in this town. Livestock, the chickens, my cows, my pigs. When he found time to do any work, I know not. A drunkard and nothing more.
What do you have to say, sir?
You?
Some have witnessed it, apparently.
Yes, some have.
Put the cuffs on him
He
now.
was there betting on me. And he was there betting on me.
I'm not giving the
And he
stocks
was
now.
there
It's
betting
my
on me.
livestock.
Excuse me, sir.
I only do what I am asked to do by the community. And this gentleman here had me come to his barn and wrestle with his
Get this
animals.
disgusting
Yours, I
man
was just
stocks.
practicing.
Please.
Well, church,
This is enough. Enough. I think enough from the board, I think.
Get out. Out of sight.
I have heard enough. Mr. Stonehouse.
And I will frequently encounter him along the roads, and when he seems aware of me, he ducks into the hedgerows, trying to avoid me.
I never saw you.
I have seen no dog.
You recognize the staff of office and the constables. You're well acquainted with that staff, I'm sure, from other towns.
Yeah. I guess so.
Mr. Hartwell, you're the ears of this town. What have you heard of Mr. Stonehouse and his behavior here, sir?
He appears to be a transient worker, a day laborer who seeks employment for any task that needs to be done, has no visible means of support, does not have a permanent residence, and often either sleeps on the side of the road or in someone else's barn.
Now, let me ask this, sir. Does he frequent the tavern, do you know?
I have seen him as a customer, and I've had him.
He does indeed. A paying customer?
You do frequent the
Yes.
tavern, do you?
Drink it off the
Excuse me, sir, excuse me. Sir, you do frequent the tavern.
Yes.
Does he pay his bills, sir?
Yes, I do not extend credit to anyone who I do not know who is a
There's no dog.
I think he was calling the constable a dog, not his.
That
That
would
is your interpretation,
That's
sir.
my interpretation.
Bostonian's interpretation.
Someone's supposed to refuse it.
Most from Boston seem to think that they're always correct.
in Lincoln now.
Are there others who will enlighten us in this case? Yes, please stand and address the court your name.
Christine Edwards,
And you are from?
Norwich.
Norwich.
I believe that's incorrect.
animals
Sir? Sir, was there
under
any...
my employ?
Sir?
I want
I will have
Mr.
Mr. Wheeler.
I want
Mr.
Mr.
Wheeler. I will have you clapped in irons, sir.
Him first.
Sir,
Was there any wagering going on with this, sir?
of course, this would not have been just for the thrill, sir. hence the reason he is able.
His appearance. All these complaints have come forth. Mr. Hartwell has those complaints because we have brought them forth, not realizing that this individual has already been in custody.